The first few weeks after planting are the most important for weed control. Hello everyone, welcome to Royal Agric Extension Service. We are bringing this episode to help our farmers to know that few weeks after planting, most critical and important for weed control. I've said it, my name is Oyetola Samuel. Now, look at this farm now. Few weeks after planting, the farmers have already controlled the weed. Number one, critical weed must be a free period. Critical weed, first few weeks of planting must be a what? A weed free period. Then number two, why early weed control? Why does it matter? Number four, preventing what? Weed from spreading. Very, very important at few weeks after planting. And what are the cultural weed management as a farmer that we can employ? Now, I've said it, that number one, critical few weeks after planting, very critical that your farm must be free from weed. Number two, why early weed control? You must control your weed early. In other words, to what? To protect your resources. Resources like what? Water, nutrients, what? Space, and so on and so forth. Resources present in the soil. So if you don't protect, if you don't care for your crops in the first few weeks of planting, automatically you are going to lose those resources to weed. What of yield preservations? You must control your weed early in the first few weeks of your planting in order for you to preserve your what? The yield. If you failed to what? To control those weeds, automatically there will be consequence on what? On your yield. So as a farmer, all these things must be taken into consideration. Now, controlling our weed few weeks after planting, it makes it so easy for us to get those weed control. Few weeks after planting, the weed are just germinating, so it's easier for us to get them controlled. Number three, second to the last, reduces seed bank. Now, when you look at this farm now, very clean. So there is a little less percentage of seed bank compared to when the weed has already grown, germinate and what? Matured. So when the weed has already matured, the seed bank is what? There will be many. The number of seed present that has yet to germinate. The pest and diseases control become easy when early you control weed on your crop. So as a farmer, we must understand all these things. How do you now prevent weed from spreading? Number one, smothering and barrier. Barrier in your farm or in your crop. You create a barrier to make sure that you disrupt the germination process of the weed. Strategic farm care is also there. Plant density. You increase the density of your crop. You limit soil what? Soil disturbance. Like this farm now, when we disturb the land, automatically it gives room for the weed to germinate. So when you've already prepared your land, stop disturbing, especially when chemicals have been applied. Timely removal is also one of the ways to quickly control weed in your farm. Timely removal, as you are seeing them germinating, you are getting them removed. What are the cultural weed control that as a farmer, weed management practice that you must employ? Number one is crop rotation. Now, crop rotation means system that you plant, maybe this year you plant onion, next year you plant another thing. In your rotation, especially for 5 years, you must make sure that there is what? Leguminous crop being planted in order to fix nitrogen to your soil. Now, cover crops is another thing. Plant cover crop. Not every time you plant maize, you plant cassava. Plant cover crops. Cover crops. We have cowpea is there. We have cowpea as cover crop. Sweet potato is there. Another cover crops that can help. Then planting density. You have to maximize your land with the number of stand of your crop per hectares or per acre or per hectares. Then water management, make sure you manage water. It's a system of which is a natural, it's a natural weed control method, management practice that you, as a farmer, you can employ. Then what of the application of herbicide, be it both pre-emergence, post-emergence, and so on. So from Royal Agric, in controlling weed in your farm, we have pre-emergence herbicide. Yora Run is there, Royal Cloud is there, which is Butaclor. We also have Tazo. They are mainly used as pre-emergence. We have post-emergence also. We have some like Royal 240, we have some like Fushki, Zati, and so on and so on, Romelaxin, Zitat, and so on and so forth. All these chemicals are post-emergence herbicide used to control weed in our crops. So, Royal Agric, we are saying, patronize us, share our video, like it, and comment. For other farmers to also benefit from 1 or 2 messages that we are passing. Royal Agric, better crop, better life.